Hey everyone, this is Ruth L. Snyder joining you from Get Clients, Build Community. We've been talking about Twitter Spaces for a while, and I've given you some general principles, but now I want to start a deep dive into Twitter Spaces to give you more information and help you if you want to host your own space. Get Clients, Build Community is on a mission. Our mission is to bring inspiration and innovation to authors, coaches, and entrepreneurs around the world. Get Clients, Build Community would like to introduce some of our services. We offer coaching packages, individual coaching or group coaching to help you get from dream to done. We also offer courses from book idea to first draft in 30 days. 5-day challenge and program. Turn Twitter into your lead generation machine using Twitter Spaces. Professional book formatting, providing you with publisher-ready files. Personalized marketing plan, a powerful plan to get clients and build community that suits your personality. We strive for excellence in everything we do, and it shows. If you're looking to write, publish, and/or profit from your books, we can help. Thanks for joining me today. As I mentioned, I'm going to start diving deeper into what you need to do if you want to host your own space and make it everything that you can make it. So today I want to talk to you about picking a topic for Twitter Spaces. I often talk to my writers about taking aim before they write their book. And as a Twitter host, I want you to think about taking aim before you start your space. So what do I mean by taking aim? AIM is an acronym I use to help me remember 3 important things. Number 1, A is audience. Who am I trying to reach with my Twitter space? Is it young moms? Is it entrepreneurs? Is it business people? Is it authors? Are they older? Are they younger? So do some thinking about who your audience is and why they would be interested in attending a space. And make sure that you're really clear on that, because you want to make sure that you are producing content and information that is helpful, and it will greatly affect the topic that you pick. If you are paying attention to what your audience wants and needs, what are their pain points? What are they wanting to learn? What don't they know? What problem are they trying to solve? Do they have young kids and they are trying to figure out how to be a loving parent and yet discipline their kids? Are they an entrepreneur who is just starting out and needs help figuring out how to put all those pieces in place without going crazy? Are they an author who is starting out on their journey and they need tips around finding ways to fit writing into their schedule? Are they a published author who needs help with marketing and making those connections? That's one of the reasons that I started Get Clients, Build Community, because I find that a lot of entrepreneurs and authors struggle with making those connections. They have a valuable resource or product to offer, and yet they struggle with getting that from where they have it to where their audience is and making that connection. And I think sometimes we struggle because we think that marketing is all about sales. It is not about sales. If you have something that will help people, they will gladly pay you. And so marketing is more about knowing your audience and knowing what they're looking for and finding those people that need what you have to offer. It's more about building relationships with those people, helping them get to know you and trust you, And then you can make your offer and they'll be happy to work with you. So take aim, start with A, your audience. The number 2 thing that I talk to people about is being clear about your experience and your expertise that you bring to the table. I for aim is AIM. So what do I bring to the table? And I include expertise and experience here. You may not have a degree in marketing, but you may be really good at making those connections between people. You may not have a college degree, but you may know how to solve a problem for people. You may not have been to get your master's degree, but you're still able to bring that expertise to the table that people need. So think about what experience you have. Are you a parent who is able to help other parents? Are you an author who's able to help other authors? Are you an entrepreneur who's a little farther down the road and is able to help those who are at the beginning of their journey? Whatever your experience is, and you may want to brainstorm and make a list of all the things that you have done. You might be surprised at how much experience you have. And then also list your expertise. What training do you have? And this could be a college or university degree. It could be a master's degree. You could be a doctor of something, but it could also be just expertise that you have had through different courses that you've taken. I've taken courses on editing and marketing, and I bring all that expertise to the table when I help authors. So make that list and know what you bring to the table and see, those Venn diagrams, who your audience is. Second one is who you are. And the third part of that diagram or the puzzle is M, the market. What is the market looking for? What are hot topics right now? What are pain points that people need help with? If you have a great product, but there's no receptivity to that product, you're going to have a problem selling it. So how do you research topics and find out what's hot? Well, we all use Google. That's a place to start. Type in what you're thinking and see how many different ways it's worded. If it's not showing in the search bar, then it's probably not a hot topic. Maybe you want to go on Amazon and research what books are selling. What are the top listed books in the categories that you have experience and expertise in? Maybe you want to search on Twitter. You can use the hashtag and search different hashtags, or you can just use a general search on Twitter and find out what people are looking for and what the topics are. And then Twitter also has that on the right-hand side of your Twitter feed, you will see the hot topics. Twitter does that for you and shows you what people are talking about daily. So just because a topic is hot one day doesn't necessarily mean it's a broad enough topic to talk about, but it's a good starting place. And then there's also services like TubeBuddy. It's just TubeBuddy. That's a service that helps you if you have YouTube videos, and it shows you topics that are hot, and it can give you other tips and clues on how to connect with your audience. If you're thinking about starting a Twitter space, I would encourage you to think of a broad topic. So the topic that I have picked is how to build global communities in 2022 using Twitter Spaces. And I host that every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And I picked it because it is very broad, building global communities. It's a little more specific in that we're talking about using Twitter Spaces, but I have been able to invite a variety of guests onto my show because I have such a broad topic. So I have talked to mental health experts. I have talked to audio experts. I have talked to artists and creators. And I love the variety that adds to my show. Some other examples of broad topics could be something like healthy living, fiction, nonfiction. Rachel Thompson has her show on book marketing. It's just called Book Marketing Chat, and she hosts her space on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern. So you can check that out. And Michael Sterling and Chris offer a space called This Week in Social Audio. So they discuss all kinds of things related to social audio. It could be the new features that Twitter is bringing out. It could be technology that is helpful for people to use. So I hope that gives you a good idea of some of the general topics that you can pick from. And if you want to bounce your ideas off someone, I'm happy to help you with that. Just send me a DM on Twitter, and I would be happy to respond to you and give you some feedback. So those are 3 things that you need to think about before you start hosting your space. Take aim. Think about your audience, expertise that you bring to the table, and your market. Next time, we will be talking about Twitter polls and how they can be helpful in your space. We'll talk about how to set them up, what to think about, and what is not effective when you are using polls. See you then. Thanks for joining me today. I hope that you found the content helpful. And if you want to think about next steps in your journey, I would like you to join me in a free coaching call. We can meet for 30 minutes and discuss what you found helpful and where you are feeling stuck. I help entrepreneurs write, publish, and profit from their books. And so if you are in any stage of that journey, whether you're just thinking about a book, or you are in the middle of writing a book, or you are publishing a book, or working on marketing your book, I would love to join you. You'll find the link below. I look forward to talking with you.